one of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show. Next. A.J. Schugel will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, E.K.?
Well, guys, last year, ERA was not good. Skyrocketed all season long. He's hoping to post a much better year this time.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
Right fielder, number 22.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And it hasn't been a real good start to the homestand for them either. They were swept in the just completed 3-game series, so they're definitely in a bit of a tailspin.
There to take it is Marte for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, this is a great team that goes out there and works counts. They see a lot of pitches. They get into the other team's bullpen. They're toward the top of the league in walks right now, so that really helps them out because they continually have guys on base.
Chris Bryant will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game.
Fans, don't forget that our homestand continues right here tomorrow night with another contest versus these Chicago Cubs. Good seats are still available, but don't delay. Stop by any ticket window here at the ballpark on your way home or visit us.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitters count, 2-0.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Scorched to third. Gung's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Anthony Rizzo gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jake Arrieta gets the call for game 1 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, something to watch for. He's thrown extremely well this year on the road, so I expect a good ball game out of it.
Gregory Polanco comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Lays off 1-0. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
They'll be looking to duplicate the success they had on that recent homestand where they finished 5-2.
Arrieta's ready. Here's the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. On the ground to the left side. Bryant is up with it, and a rather easy first out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, Jung-Ho Kang is someone to really pay attention to right now. He hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
Kyle Saul comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the black.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Got him. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, the last place you want to hit the ball against this team, right field. He won the Gold Glove Award last year. He can go get him with the best of anyone.
Starling Marte gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
2 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Fowler at the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
And a good swing right there gets them the first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the 1st. And we always talk about the importance of getting off to a fast start, so you can be sure they're pretty happy about this one.
Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play right at .333. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Pirates, courtesy of this swing by Starling Marte. 2nd inning coming up, and the Buccos have an early 1-0 lead. Kyle Schwarber steps in looking to get it going offensively. Things have not been going his way of late.
Kyle Schwarber.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. Figueroa is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting 5th, 2nd baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pulled toward right center field. Saul waits on it. 2 down.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Addison Russell will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Very economical to start out there. Got through that first inning on just 9 pitches. He's got a chance to keep it in single digits here again in the second.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Dexter Fowler will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. The pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's 1-1.
That's a nice job here of cashing in with 2 outs. You could see they were shaded to pull, but he slices this ball the other way. Forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner is going to come all the way around to score from first.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And even after the 2-out RBI, you still have a chance to help yourself out here with a hit. You've got a man in scoring position.
Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Mercer. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even at 1 apiece. Jason Rogers will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Arrieta's got his target. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. To his right, Rizzo throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, let's just see if we can slow this way down and see the point of impact. He's going to be bunched up a little bit on this one and get it right down below the label. And sure enough, that's a great shot right there. This bat just explodes on impact.
Into the box, Jung-Ho Gong. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The average sits at 303 entering play. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is skied out toward right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, it makes such a difference here when you play during the day versus playing at night. 6 hours ago, this might have split the gap, but here it hangs up just long enough for him to run it down out there in right center field.
In now, Cole Figueroa. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sits at 294, 3 homers, and 5 driven in. Two out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. That's right there at the belt. 1 and 2 now.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way and
ケンさんおはようございます。すみませんね。コメントめっちゃ来てましたね。ヒロちゃんさんもすみませんね。
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1 and 2.
いやー、ついに13時から開幕ですね。
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
ちょっと別なことをやってて
Some
見
of
て
our
なかった
nation's
です
young
ね。
minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
さっきちょうどなんか公式のまた配信やってましたね、メジャー。
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Liner toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So with the leadoff man on base, let's take a look at our daily feature
結
here.
局
This
昼
day
の
in
1時
baseball
っていうのは
history.
どうもアメリカ時間の1時に合わせてるみたいですね。1時というか深夜0時。アメリカがちょうど1時になったら0時らしいんですよ。それになんか合わせてるみたい。
Jason Hayward will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1 and 0. Not close. It's 2 and 0. 2 sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do.
おー、
It's not like he
飛
just
抜け
fell
てい
off
く。
the turnip truck.
And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
もうアメリカ基準ですね。あれが日本でもね、0時からできるんやったらもう、8時間前からプレイしてるんですけど、さすがに昼の1時やったから、って感じでしたけどね。
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump.
火曜日、一般発売ですね。
0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike two. Runners at second and third here, nobody out.
どっちにしろその1時からできるけど、設定やらなんやらはね、多分また違ってくるから。その辺もいじくりながら、カーディナルスの開幕戦をやりますわ。だいたい基本の設定はね、だいたい一緒やと思うんですけど。また打たれた。
And that's in there, base hit around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for
海外もでもジャッキー・ロビンソンさんのことをやたら言うてましたね。背番号42番の。
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Saul. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second, and a wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
And although this does move a runner into scoring position now with 2 outs, it does afford you the opportunity to pick who you'd rather pitch to. They do have a better matchup now versus the guy on deck. So the option is there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Cubs lead it 3-1.
株の巣って書いてる。
Jordy Mercer will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
それにしても横浜また負けてましたね、昨日。借金がどんどん増えてきてますわ。いやそれ阪神の佐藤さんめちゃくちゃ調子いいですね。羨ましいですね、阪神が。横浜ナインがもう試合終了後みんな下向いて帰ってましたから。かなりチーム状態悪いですね、もう。勝たれへんから余計にね、なんかこう、テンションが下がるというか。
Arrieta sets. First pitch on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy
ほんま
might
に
be playing
厳
a
しい
bunt,
状態で
then
すよ
put
ね。
that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him
た
show
だ
you
フ
his
ァンも
intentions.
ね、
Maybe
ス
you
ト
get
レ
him
ス
to
はたま
offer
るんです
something
け
that
ど、
he
やっ
shouldn't.
てる人らがもっと溜まってますからね。
And he
ああ、
pops
やばい、
up
打
the
ち上げ
bunt
た。
attempt.
ああ、やってもうた。キ
Montero able to look this one in, and that's
ャ
your
ッチ
first
ャーに取ら
down.
れてもうた。
The phrase is get the butt down, not get the butt up.
鬼瓦監督も機嫌悪なりましたね。
Gregory Polanco will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh,
Wow.
and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane.
落差がすごいですね、このカー
You know, it seems like every time we check these out
ブ。さ
and
す
show
がに
motion,
振ってまい
it
まし
always
たね。
looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Standing in now, Kyle Saul, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Oh, he's really
こ
getting
の
the
ス
better
ラ
of
イ
it
ダー
now.
も
It's
な
strike
かな
two.
か捉えにくい
You
です
can tell by
な
these。first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away.
ははは。株主総会の軍団。いやー、今のもなんか、ボール球のような、ボールですね。なんか微妙なところ投げてくるんですよね。ボールのような、ストライクのような。あー、引っ掛けた。おっとっとっとっとっとっと、どこ投げとんや。すごいとこ投げましたね、この人。入らんかったからよかったですけど、入っとったら2、3塁でしたね。
Starling Marte stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location.
さっきでもバイオハザードのなんか番組やってましたね。あれはあれでかなり盛り上がってるみたいですけど。ああ、だから。
Pirates strand a couple. They still trail it here 3-1.
微妙に当たってないんですよね、これ。あとなんかデドバになんかバイオハザードのストーリーが6月から来るらしいですよ。 バイオ尽くしで
First
す
pitch of
ね。
the at bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
バイオはそこまでね、興味がないんですけどね。
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Smoke toward
おっ
third.
と、ない。今バウンド変わり
Throw
ま
to
したね。
first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
跳ね上がりましたね、なんか。
You want to talk about
甲子園みたいな感じになりましたね。
He just rips this ball. But look at that play down at third base. This is just
よう
stick your
反応
glove
しま
out
した
and
ね。
hope that it finds the webbing. And this one did as he gets up and throws him out.
あれ結構難しいですもんね。
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like,
バイ
it's
オ
when
ね、
you
や
throw
ら
out
ん
their
から
legs.
ね、
Now, that's a real
昔から
ticket
や
for
っとっ
messing
た
with.
ら、うわ、バイオやとか言って、ね、盛り上がると思うんですけど、やってないからね。
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And after you move
もう
a
一
guy
つ
off
この
the
バ
plate,
イオの
you
面
know he's
白
all
さがわ
worked
からん
up.
から、
That's a perfect time to drop a
盛り上がれ
curveball
な
or
い
a
という
changeup
か。
on him. Great pitch call right there.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Slapped hard the opposite way. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Hey, you got to be quick down there. It's the hot corner. Seems like a third baseman. Most of the plays you have, it's either on you in a heartbeat or it's a slow roller. Not a whole lot of plays in between. But he stays with it to make the play there.
Stepping in now, Jake Arrieta. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
このバッターえらい素手ですね。
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Francisco Cervelli, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Arrieta gets the sign. Here he comes on 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Now batting.
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Jason Rogers is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Three and oh now.
ストライクが入りません
Now to
が。
avoid that first walk.
Looking to avoid his first walk.
う
Oh,
わ
and the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
might have been anticipating the sinker there because he was well under that one.
And that misses for ball 4.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Jung-Ho Gong is into the box for his second appearance. 0-1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about
あのスライダーがまたよう曲がるんですよね。
then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Swing and a miss on the slider.
かなり曲が
Quickly
ります
behind
ね。
nothing and 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Russell.
Double play.
Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Bucks go down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. Miguel Montero heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
あー、やばい。持ってかれたんちゃうんか、これ。危ね。
And he's
フェ
in
ンス
there
思いっき
safely.
り
He's
当たり
got
まし
a
た。
double.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead
うわお、
of
もう
3.
ちょいで入ってまし
Could
た
have
ね。
even been 4.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's double number 3 so far on the year. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Surprised at all that they're coming right after him this way?
A little bit. I like it. It's good for the game, but this is definitely a guy that can hurt you if you're not careful.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Third double of the game for these guys, as you see the comparison there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that sinker is normally where he gets most of his ground ball outs. But it really hasn't been all that effective a pitch so far.
Hit out towards second. Figueroa over to his left and reined in 1 away.
Well, and that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just 1 out.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat.
鬼瓦さんも
Any thought to bringing the infield in here with
ブ
1
ス
away?
ッとした感じですね。
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
わーっと、これはギリギリ取るけど1点入る。まあ、取るので手一杯ですね。
And that's a really good job of beating a good pitch right there. They know he just wants to get something airborne, so they're trying to work him down in the strike zone. But he still manages to go down there and elevate on this pitch, and he delivers the sacrifice fly.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate
もう
appearance.
次のピッチャーやっときますか。
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Marte on the move. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will stroll in there standing with a two-out double.
まあ今日はずっとメジャーやっときますわ。ひたすらメジャーで。
This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back to play.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's 12 doubles now on the campaign. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates 1. Cole Figueroa will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Arrieta into the windup. Here it is on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's just putting on a clinic out there right now. Let's check it out on Show Track. Now, these guys are just having all sorts of trouble figuring him out. Strikes out his 6th batter of the game so far.
Fisher Assumption will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 90, Fisher Assumption.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
It seems like he's just dancing around him so far in this at-bat. No fastballs yet. Behind 2-0. I know what I'm looking for if I'm here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy, and he is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Not a real good effort there.
Now, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, a little surprising they didn't challenge him there. You know, there are certain guys you just have to earn their way aboard. This isn't exactly the most dangerous guy in the lineup, so he'll be happy to take the walk.
First delivery to him on the way. Gregory Polanco is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Just too over-aggressive right now. They've got to dial this back a bit.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. Nothing in 2. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Joel Benjamin will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
99, Joel Benjamin.
Ben Zobrist will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Figueroa scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Addison Russell will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. And there's something he just may well remember for quite a while. His first big league punch-out. I'm sure he's hoping it'll be the first of many, many more.
And you hear a lot of pitching coaches talking about pitchers letting their defense do the work. But the truth is, if you want to stick around in the big leagues, you're going to have to take matters into your own hands every once in a while, too. In this day and age, you have to be able to strike guys out if you want to be successful.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Into the box, Jake Arrieta, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Miguel Montero strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Kyle Saul will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Russell has it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Worth a look at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he's up to 80 for the game right now, so he should still be in pretty good shape.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Schwarber. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates 1. Back here in Pittsburgh, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. And there is Jason Hayward. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Jason Hayward.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Drilled down the line. Oh, look at Gung. The throw. It's in time.
Woo, nope. Wow, that's just a two-hop bullet right there. I mean, this ball is almost past him when he catches it, but look how he slides for it, and then it pops him right up to a good throwing position, and now he's got plenty of time to make that good, strong throw to first.
Chris Bryant will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. This is line to left. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. On the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Jason Rogers, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. He's out.
No way. That was awesome. Whoa, what a nice play down there at first. You see him have to stretch out as far as he can go to make the play, and then he's got the presence of mind to hit his pitcher perfectly in stride covering first. That is nicely done.
Stepping in now, Jung-Ho Kang. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Gong is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 24.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Digging in, Cole Figueroa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here it comes on 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Leading off the inning, Ben Zobrist, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Grounded foul. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Polanco, still ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a solo home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Oh, that's a huge home run right here in the 8th, because that moves the lead to 4 runs now. Of course, a lot can happen between now and the bottom of the 9th, but for the time being, you wonder if they even need to turn to their closer in what would be a non-save situation.
Addison Russell will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a
新さんお
potential.
はようございます。いやー、バイオもかなり盛り上がってますね。
Hit in the air to left field. Marte has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
The batter, number 24, center fielder Dexter.
なんとかね、メジャーも昼の1時からプレイできそうなんで、
Digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning.
アメリカ時間の0時に合わせてるみたいですよ。
Ground ball right side.
抜け
A
る。
dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, how much hotter is he going to get? He's got himself another 3-hit ball game, and that batting average is going to continue to climb even higher.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes
う
the ball.
ん。
Gotta
ほ
be
んまやっ
careful
たら
here
ね、
with a
去年
run
ま
in
でやっ
already.
たら
You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the
8
possibility of a
時
double
間
play.
前、9時間前の0時からね、プレイできてたんですけど、今年はなんかどうもアメリカ時間に合わせてるみた
And
い
they
で、
like to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down.
それでこっちも
Relay
昼
not
の
in
1
time
時
as
ま
he
で
makes the
プレイ
throw
で
by
き
his
ない
step.
感じですね。
Yeah, you want to put this down to the right side, force that first baseman to field it, but that ball is butted just way too hard, so that's a good decision defensively to go ahead and take the force at second.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he looks at a
多分ま
fastball
た
that's
設
in there
定
for
をね、
strike
いろい
one.
ろいじくらなあかんから、今回はカーディナルスでやりますね。セントルイスカーディナルスですね。
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side, and that's going to land foul. 2 out with the man at first. And a curveball
Yep.
swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates 1. Jordy Mercer will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got
まだ
himself
変え
a
てこない
nice
です
lead
ね。
early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he jumps all over the breaking ball that time. He drives it deep to left center field. It is away back there, and this one is out of here.
やっと捉えましたね。
So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a 5-2 game.
And obviously that's something you start to get worried about the later you work into a start. When you start to get tired, a lot of times the first thing to go is the rotation and sharpness on that breaking ball. And that looked like a pretty good hanger right there.
John Jaso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Sean Jaso.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out
もう
there.
自分は完全に取っ払いましたよ。
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. 428, the official estimate on that last home run. Right side.
ああ、取られ
Throw on to first, so a good comeback
な
there
か
as
な
he
か
gets
で
the
も
first out of the inning.
Well,
捉えれそうで、
2 runs to this point. Both of them
で
coming
ま
on
だ投
solo
げてま
homers.
すからね、このピッ
Things
チ
could
ャ
be much different now if those had come with guys on base,
ー。
but
もう変え
as
て
it
もええ
is,
と思うん
this
です
has
け
been
ど
a、pretty good outing.
まだ投げた
Gregory
ところが
Polanco
100球超
will
えてま
stand
す
in
か
for
ら
the
ね。
4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great
どこまでも投げ
so
さす
far.
気で
They've
すね、
had
こ
these
れ。
guys chasing their tails all game long.
And that misses ball 1.
結構、カーブがね、落差がすごいんですよ。
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Right side, hit
おっ
hard.
しゃ。
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way. Winds up
確か
costing
に
him.
ね。
Kyle Saul steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another
ス
run
タ
across
ミナ
right
も
here.
ほぼないでしょ、この人ね。
Into the seats, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
結構シンカーもキレがいいんですよね、このピッチャー。あー、また一つ。あー、落とした。よっしゃ。ちょうどまた落としてくれましたね。なんとかあれですね、ダブルプレーは逃れました。まだ投げさす。わー、今度はダブルプレーコース。あ、セーフやった。
And here, this ball's a little too far towards the hole to have a real good shot at two. Unless you've got a 250-pound catcher heading down the line. This wasn't exactly a tailor-made double play ball. They'll settle for just the force at second.
Francisco Cervelli will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
And you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things
なんとか1点欲しいですね、これ。できたらスリーランが出たら一番いいんですけど、そんな都合よくはいかないですよね。さっきのマルテって阪神におったマルテじゃないですか、あれ。なんかそんな気がするんですけど。マルテって人いましたよね、阪神。あーっと、危な。バットがもげました。あ、今もおるんですか。そうやった。こりゃまた失礼。同じ人ちゃうんすか。あー、当たってん。
Minimizing the damage and just a run, the inning is over. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run, and as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck, cannonball coming. On to the 9th inning from PNC Park. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates 2. Chris Stewart will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
まあでも今は新しい佐藤さんでしたっけ。めちゃくちゃ調子いいですね。横浜も負けまくりですよ。借金がもうどんどん膨れてきてるんですけど。
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jason Hayward, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe get started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat, and sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people.
ホームランがまたよう飛びますもんね。
And I got to get my pitch, and if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chris Bryant is at the plate as he watches 0-1.
なかなか横浜もね、負けが多いから、一向に借金が減らないですよ。
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
よっしゃ、ダブルプレー。
A bare hand for one. On to first. And how about that double play? Wow.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
そのまま手づかみでしたね。
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike.
あー、これ
And
誰
that's
もだ。
in there, so perhaps some life here with two
よっ
men
し
out.
ゃ。あー、セカンドやばい。
And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around
な
first
か
and
な
then
か
hold
難しい
on.
です
He
ね。
was having none of that. He's smelling two all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
なんとかね、最下位を脱出してほしいんですけど。
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And nothing will come of the two-run double as the inning is over. Cubs strand one. They're still out in front, 5-2.
まあ、やってる選手らも
Is on now to try
相
to
当
close
大変
things
です
down
け
here
ど
in the
ね。
ninth.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
ですね。
Striding in to start the ninth, Jason Rogers.
まあ、最近でもシンさん、デイズ・ゴーンハマってはるから、
Number 15,
まあ、あれはあれで面
Back
白い
in
です
there
よ
at the
ね。
knees, strike one.
あ、やっとピッチャー変わってる。
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Now a
Ah,
fastball
I think I-
hooked below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out number one.
gone.
Jung-Ho Gong will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final two outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Rondon's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Check swing,
More
but he held
ball.
up in time. Ball one.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind
man.
0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
And
Wow.
a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but
まあ、なかなかこれも勝てんときは勝てないですからね。
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fowler on the run. Two gone.
Yeah, and now just one out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take game one on the road.
セ
Cole
カンド。
Figueroa makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning. Eric Heim will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
That's the pitch that's so hard to lay off. It looks pretty good coming in, but he breaks off his swing just in time.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to
まあ、
put
だ
his
から
pitches
こっ
right
ちはもうあ
on
れ
the
ですね。
black.
今日から
You watch the catcher's
4
glove
日
on some
間
of
は
these.
ひたすらメジャー
It
ですね。
does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Swing and a miss. With that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the
一
ball
般
game.
発売があれ火曜日なんですよ、メジャー。
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
金土日月はもうがっつりメジャーです、
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the ninth. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that two-seamer running in.
Now a bullet down the line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Eric Heim has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you
おまけに
expect
4
would
日間
happen,
だ
there's
け
a
は
ball
ね、
being
まあ
sent
早
into
く
the
プレイできる
dugout.
んで、
Someone will tuck it away for him to
まあ
put in
高
his
い分
trophy
ね、
case.
その分やっとかんと。
Nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you
まあ
got
あ
a
る意
certain
味
idea
ト
of
ップ
what
10
it's
み
going
たい
to
な
feel
もんで
like.
すもんね。
But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Jordy Mercer will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
From the stretch.
お
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
なんやかんややっぱメジャー好きなんでね。
down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
Oh, and Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
With 2 outs already, this isn't the end of the world from a defensive perspective, but now at least you bring in the possibility of an infield single, a booted grounder, or even another wild pitch bringing that run home.
That's 3-1.
うわ、際ど。
Obviously, a walk here would be a huge development in this game with 2 outs in the 9th inning. You don't want to bring that tying run to the plate.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hot shot to third.
サードゴロ。
Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
先発にとことん抑えられましたもんね。
Set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in game 1.
うーん、これでまた連敗が広がりましたね。ちょっと今チーム状態悪いですね。でも負けてるけど、首位はね、守
Well,
って
you
るんで
always
す
hope
け
to
ど。
get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 5-2. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago
は
Cubs.
じめはこのマルテさんのホームランから始まったんですけ
No
ど、
errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 6 hits.
まあ、なんやかんやもう9年目
They
ですから
left
ね。
7 men on base. Time of the
長
ball
いですよね。
3 hours and 6 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC
来年でも10周年ですからね。
365. The Pirates, thank you for
年
attending
数だ
tonight's
けで
game.
見たらえらいやってる
And
な
remind
と
you
思
to
って。
please drive home safely.
まあでも、前の時あれ PS3 の時代ですからね。ついにもう今 PS5 の時代になりましたからね。まあこれもでもね、未だに日本語化はしてないんですけど。せめてね、表示だけでも日本語に対応してくれたらいいんですけどね。まあ実況とかも別に英語でもいいんで、せめて表示だけでも。全然違うんですけどね。でもこの実況でもほんまに正確な実況してるらしいですよ。英語わかる人から聞いたら。これで4連敗ですね。4連敗やけど、まだ1位ですからね。そうっすね。せめてそこだけでもね、変えてくれたらめちゃくちゃやりやすいんですけど。まだでも貯金は9あるんで。まあ、2位とのゲーム差がもう 0.5 なんですけどね。このチームでもすごいですね。守備がほぼないじゃないですか、これ。パワーもないし。やばいですね、このチーム。上の2つしかまともにグラフが出てないんですけど。他やったらこういろいろこう書いてるけど、極端ですよね、このチーム。スピードとコントロールだけしかないっていう。4連敗ですからね。完全にこれ逆ですね、最下位と。こんだけでも攻撃と守備が悪いチームって珍しいですね。まあ、それでも1位になれてるところがまあ、多分やり方次第なんやと思うけど。 でもどこのチームもなんかどっかしら極端に減ってますね。まんべんなくっていうのがあんまりないような感じですね。ヤンキースでも一個だけ減ってますもんね。最下位ですよ、ヤンキース。かなりこのゲージがすごいですね、これ。ここすごいですね。アストロズ、ほぼほぼ満点ですね。コントロール以外は。結構激しいですね。うーん。まあ、鬼畜やけど、まだプロスピと比べるとやっぱりね、こっちの方が面白いっていうのがあるんでね。よっしゃ、さあ、ちょっと飯を食べますわ。腹の虫がめっちゃ鳴いてますわ。はーい。お疲れ様でした。がっつりとメジャー尽くしにしますわ。さあ、ではではでは。